What's up, team? I'm going to show you two alternatives to the barbell hang clean to still develop lower body power. Now, just to be clear, the barbell hang clean from mid to low shin, right, that exercise, I'm a monster fan of that exercise. It's great for power and strength. Absolutely, definitely include that in your training programs. And even then, if you don't have access to a barbell, there are plenty of dumbbell and kettlebell hang clean variations you can perform that have such a great benefit as well. Although the hang clean is great, barbell and kettlebell and dumbbell variations, I still think sometimes we take the athlete and try to force them into a box. Meaning we're trying to force them into an exercise just for the sake of doing that. And I think that's really not a great approach for setting the athlete up for success. We can't get married to exercises. We have to get married to the adaptations that exercises impose and really help our athletes improve upon. Meaning, if we're looking for triple extension, ankle, knee, and hip, so on and so forth, we want that lower body power to create some reactive strength, some force production, so on and so forth. There are many ways to skin the cat. There are so many other exercises to perform to still get the same output. So two of my favorites that are much less complex from a learning standpoint for athletes and also much safer and just really much easier to coach and easier to learn for the athlete. There's the trap bar jump and the kettlebell swing. Now I'll show you trap bar jump first. Trap bar jump is super easy. You just simply step into the trap bar. You have maybe 10 to 15% of their body weight loaded on the bar, maybe 20 to 30% if it's a stronger athlete. But again, we're looking for power and quickness, right? All I need to do is just step in. I grab the center of the handles. I stand up tall. I'm going to dip at the hips, and I'm just going to jump straight up and land. That's all it is. So it's and reset. Okay? And you can do it like I just did, so I'm sticking each landing, or I can do a few in a row with this continuous or repeated effort method. So we're here. As you can see, super easy to do, super easy to get in and get out of. Okay, that's number one. Number two is going to be a kettlebell swing. Admittedly, a kettlebell swing is a little bit more challenging to learn for the athlete than the trap bar jump. However, if your athlete's already performing a lot of hip hinge exercises, so I'm hinging at the hips, RDLs, so two-leg RDLs, one-leg RDLs, deadlifts, pull-throughs, hip thrusts. If they're already doing all of those hip hinge, hip extension-based activities, more often than not, this pattern should come easier to them. And when you think about kettlebell swings, all it is I'm in a plank at the top of the swing, and I'm letting the kettlebell do the work. So once you have that technique dialed in, as you as the coach, you can coach up your own cues. Kettlebell swings are great for getting triple extension of the lower body. Yes, I know the ankles aren't moving anywhere, but still I get that hip extension, hip hinge pattern. I get that force production from the glutes. It's what I want. It's also much safer. Worst case scenario, you just drop the kettlebell, right? There's no bar coming down on you. It's much safer and easier to learn and easier to just administer as a coach. So we're gonna go for kettlebell swings. Start out in front. Let the kettlebell do the work. Okay? And again, those are two alternatives to the barbell hang clean. Still understanding the fact that the hang cleans are great, but a kettlebell swing and a trap bar jump, easier to administer, easier to learn, and much safer.